Okay, so this is the funniest one. Obviously, I've been telling this for a while now to people on LinkedIn and various places that either Rishi Sunak or Liz Truss would come. This would still impact the UK the same, regardless. I mean, one is worse than the other at any point you can see them because they both are actually the pockets of the billionaires. It doesn't make a difference whether or not they can justify how they come about in terms of doing their bit. What is going to still impact is the national disaster, regardless, because one way or the other, Rishi Sunak is one of the biggest thieves. He has actually given all sorts of money to his wife, whilst following the rest of us at the same time. And she's actually shut down the business and whatnot. That is one way of doing it. This woman, the one who came in power, called Liz Truss, she has a name called Liz Trust, because that's what her name actually does sound like, and that is exactly what she is like. She cannot be trusted. And the way this is going at the moment for the UK is you only see the next PM coming in power worse than the previous one, and that's his consistency is going on. There is no one who's talking about nationalising the firms, energy companies. No one, literally. The UK is at the worst it could be. People are moving the houses. They're going back to their parents' houses to live because they just cannot afford to rent anymore. The rents are cheaper than almost the hikes on the prices of gas and electricity. I mean, this is just nuts. It's just totally out of order. And then there comes a time when you actually tend to look at it and try and consider whether you are on the right track with the market or not, because you just do not know what to do. I mean, for example, right now, the prices are so hiked up as it is. In October, there's another hike coming. And apparently in January, there's another hike coming. So we are at the edge of breaking apart. We literally are. And that is the first world developed country that actually doesn't have an idea of where it's going. And that is a problem, because as a developed country, if we are suffering that much, what do you think would be happening to undeveloped countries, or underdeveloped or developing countries at the moment? This is just a nightmare for us to deal with. And the recognition of the fact that we are the people who establish a raid ground for everyone else. We are the worst. So we don't expect anyone else to do any better than that, because that is just where it's going to be. It will not make a difference whoever's in power now, because everything else is going to be like literal nightmare. That's all I would say.